All right, my people. I, by the grace of God, I want to, unmask one masquerade today. And what is this masquerade? This masquerade has been masquerading himself all around social media, making it known to the social media people that they should hate Jesus. They should not reckon the name of God. Now, let me tell you something. There are these billionaires in dollars, maybe somewhere in America, in UK, like Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook and Meta, then Elon Musk, and some couple of others. I'm not their fan being rich because I know I am rich as well. So God is with me. The God who made heaven and earth is the one that giveth the power to make wealth. You get? So I am in for God. On this, I want to tell you, there are a whole lot of, cajoling on social media. Especially if you want to know this set of persons that cajole so much on social media against God and Jesus, against Christianity, is from the eastern parts. I am not hating them. I do not hate them. In fact, my mother is an Easterner. Okay? My mother comes from the East. So I do not hate them. But the truth of the matter is that these people have gone a long way to deceive so many people out of the church. Why? Because these people do the wrong thing. And they are looking for who to deceive out to join them. And as they do the wrong thing, they don't want preachers to preach against their wrongdoings. And for that reason, whenever they see one person that is being sponsored by the devil to come and tell them that Elon Musk or Mark Zuckerberg is their new God, that should be their role model henceforth, because he's a billionaire in dollars, because the whole world is all about money right now. It's no longer about God or his saving grace, Jesus Christ, but it's now all about money. So when they see anyone who is being bought by Satan to come and preach Elon Musk or these billionaires in dollars to them, that it is not by you going to church. You go to church every day, you begin to pray in church, as you pray every day, you are still poor. As you fast and pray, you are still poor. You go to all the service throughout the week and you are still poor. And they begin to propagate these messages all around the social media, and you see that the vulnerable youths, they begin to play along. Why? Because some of those vulnerable youths have been deceived over the years, and they hear preaching of Jesus Christ that is against their wrongdoings. They are not happy about it. They don't want to stop because what they're doing is giving them money, and they don't want to stop. They are scared of being poor. So when they hear one satanic evangelist on social media telling them about how to make money like Elon Musk, who is not a Christian but is a billionaire in dollars, they are happy. And they begin to, trick others to join themselves. Let me advise. No one is going to stop you because you are a man or woman of yourself. But the thing is that you should know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Remember, God created the whole world, including Elon Musk, including Mark Zuckerberg, and many others that are billionaires or trillionaires in dollars. They were made by God. God gave them the knowledge that they are using to make this money. Some of these ideas that they had, we Africans, we have such ideas too, but we will never have anyone to help us develop it, because our kind of witchery work or witchcraft work around here is to kill talents, is to kill visions, and that is why you won't blame those that are praying very hard. The witchcraft in Africa is different from what is happening in the Western world. They use their witchcrafty to develop, to invent, and to manufacture stuffs. But we use our own to kill ourselves. And that's why the African man will say, oh Lord, come and help me. You know, and that's why they are praying. And they are now deceived that they should pray always. That after prayer, manners will fall from heaven. Let me advise Christians, manna doesn't fall from heaven. After praying, go to work. The only people I'm against is when you walk all through 6 days, on the 7th day, which is on Sunday, you still want to go to work. That is what I'm against. Even God, our creator, worked for 6 days and rested on the 7th day. You know, any work that will take your Sunday away from you is not a work. Even in your weekly service in your different churches, you might be at work. Yes, you might be at work because that's where you earn your living, and you're going to pay tithe in church, and you're going to pay your offering. You know, you can't just leave your job. Elon Musk is not your God. Mammon is not your God. Mark Zuckerberg and a couple of others, Beyonce, they are not your God. They might be billionaires in dollars. When they die today, remember they are not taking any of these things along with them. They will be buried nakedly. All the money will still be in the bank. And I trust the bankers. They will either release the money to the orphanage, or some family members will hijack the money, or next of kin. You get? But I want to beg you, no matter how you hate God, it doesn't change him from being God. It will not now change him from being God to become Tony. I am still Tony. God is still God. He's greater than me, and that's why I'm serving him with all my life. You know, whether anyone is a billionaire in dollars or billionaire in nairas, don't serve them. God says that you shouldn't serve any other God before him because he's a jealous God. You are now serving money. You are serving billionaires right now. And the way they preach this thing on social media is as if you shouldn't go to church. Church is a scam. Don't you see how the pastors, they are puppets, bandits, they are armed robbers. Don't go to them. Don't go to church. That's false. You must go to church to serve your God. But do not now serve God to an extent that you will no longer walk. Even God will not be in support of that. God says, even in his work, in his word, he said, there will be no food for a lazy man. The Bible says it. And the Bible also says that men should work to earn a living. Even some of the ministers in the Bible, like Apostle Paul, says he works with his hands. So we must work. No pastor should tell their members not to work. No pastor should just sit down without working. You should do something. Work, do a business so that you won't merchandise people, you know. So those people preaching Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, deceiving youths to the way of the world, well done. You will have God to contend with. We are not serving money. We should serve God. God bless you.